When it comes to telling your brand story, there's no doubt that the content on your website plays a huge role. But what if I told you it's not your only storyteller? Your visuals, your design, your layout, those also can play a huge part in communicating your brand story. Storytelling can transform your website from being just another page on the internet to being an immersive experience that makes a deep connection with your audience. So if you're ready to build stronger connections with your potential clients, by visually sharing your brand story, this video is for you. Hi there, I'm Alli, and I help entrepreneurs like you elevate your brand and online presence so that you can quickly and confidently connect with your dream clients and ultimately make more money in your business. To do that, you need to understand that your website is more than just looks. It's more than just a corner of the internet where you can tell people about your business. It's actually a medium where you can communicate your brand's value and mission. When visitors land on your site, they should easily be able to get an idea of who you are and what your business stands for. Every design choice, from your colors to your image style to the page layout, reflects your brand's character and personality. And that's why it's so important to do your branding before you do your website. When you strategically determine your brand elements and then carry them across to your website, that's going to create this great experience for your users when they land on your site. They're going to have an idea of exactly what your business is all about and why it should matter to them, and that they're in the right place. It's not about just looking good. It's about making sure that all of your elements are in alignment with your brand story and really resonate with the people that you want to reach. So let's break down how you can make strategic design choices that can help tell your brand story on your website. Colors really are the silent storyteller that can convey your brand's personality and values at a glance. Every color in your palette contributes to your brand story, evoking emotions and associations. For example, a nature-focused business might use earthy greens to help communicate growth and sustainability, where a tech company might go with sleek blues and silvers to narrate innovation and reliability. So you want to choose colors that support your brand's core message and values, while at the same time reinforcing the emotions that you want your audience to feel when they see your brand. You want to be sure that your brand colors don't contradict your brand story or values. So for an example, if you have a very playful and lively children's toy store, you wouldn't go with a muted, dull color palette because that wouldn't make sense, right? That's not part of your brand story. The brand story is telling this lively, colorful atmosphere. And so you'd want to have brand colors to match. Typography is really the voice of your brand in a visual form. It can give a completely different feel, whether that's bold and innovative, elegant, friendly, warm, educational. It can come across in all these different ways just based on the typeface alone. So when choosing fonts, it's really important to choose them based on how they're going to help support your brand's personality. For example, hand-drawn fonts really help you appear more casual than a traditional serif font will. And a sans serif will help you appear more modern than an elegant script. Be careful to limit the number of typefaces you use though. You don't want to use more than 2 or 3 because that's going to water down your brand. You want it to help you be memorable and really branded and consistent as you're showing up across all of your communication. Images and graphics can also really help to tell your brand story visually. They provide visual context, evoke emotion, and can often communicate more effectively than text alone. Images can help set the scene for the content on each of the pages of your website in style and in tone. Infographics, icons, patterns, these are all things that can help bring your brand story to life and make it more memorable and captivating on the pages of your site. Again, you're going to use these visuals to help bring out your brand's personality. So if you're that nature-focused business and you want to show sustainability and growth, things that have hand-drawn lines and more organic shapes for icons and patterns are going to make more sense. If you're that tech startup, Modern shapes and straight lines are going to help bring across that innovation and reliability feeling. It's not just about your visual elements on the page either. It's really about the entire page layout. It can be set up in a way to help narrate that brand story as your user is going down the page. Just like a book is set up with paragraphs and chapters, your page layout can be structured to guide your visitors through your brand journey. For example, let's imagine a sustainable clothing brand's website. At the top in the hero section, they're going to start out with their eco-friendly materials that they use, the environmental problem that their brand addresses, their innovative solution, and the positive impact that their products can solve. The use of white space in between these sections can allow a natural pause in their storytelling. Strategic use of color and hierarchy of the typefaces, images, graphics, patterns, all of these things can be set up to support that story as they're telling it down the page. So you can create this seamless experience in your storytelling just by using this flow in your page layout. This approach transforms your website from just a collection of information into an engaging journey that tells your brand's story and values and your brand's personality as your visitor is scrolling down your page. Now you might be wondering, what do I do next? And how do I go about creating a brand that brings my story to life like this? And that's exactly what I'm teaching inside of my on-demand training called Booking Clients and Making Bank in 30 Days or Less. It's free. All you have to do is go over to dowelldesignstudio.com/training to get signed up, and you're going to learn my exact strategy and step-by-step approach to creating an online presence that attracts your dream clients and gets them saying yes to your offer. I'll see you there.